Luke, I guess we'll start with you. Tough one, obviously, this afternoon as captain of the club. Do you say anything to the guys after a game like that, or what's your sort of role after a game like this?
Yeah, I think that that's tough, right? Like that was pretty embarrassing. I don't know. I don't know if there's much to say, right? Like, I mean, I think everybody here knows we've gone through ups and downs. We've gone through a lot of downs, and I think there's a lot that's been said. And I mean, there's 6 games left. You can't really be too negative. Like, it's not like it's November anymore, right? It's it's March. We got 6 games left, and unfortunately, like, I don't want to say it, but we kind of just got to turn the page and look at the last 6 and just try to make the playoffs.
Yeah, you guys obviously. I mean, despite the loss here today, you're still in a good position. So I mean, you're moving forward with a couple home games Wednesday and Friday. So you just kind of put this one out of your mind the best you can.
I mean, yeah, right. Like I said, it's not November anymore. Like we don't have a lot of time left, right? You can't really dwell on this one too much. At some point, you just kind of figure it out and look in the mirror and decide, okay, well, we got 6 games left. Let's try to go to work.
And Zach, from your perspective, it's an 8-0 hockey game after 2 periods. I mean, for all intents and purposes, for the most part, the game is over. How do you approach that third period? You just approach the third period as saying, we want to win this period. I mean, you didn't. You lost at 1-0. But I mean, is that the approach, that you just want to win that third period in order to get some momentum going for Wednesday?
Yeah. Obviously, I mean, try and salvage something there and try and carry into the next game. I mean, that's really all we could do. And it's a nothing game. We just tell the boys to go out there and play their hardest.
Stay with you, Zach. I mean, what impact does it have on the guys giving up that goal in, I think it was like 19 seconds into the game?
It for sure is a little bit of a killer for our team, but at the end of the day, we just got to kind of bounce back, and the guys got to know that that first goal, it can't just tear us down, and we got to go back out there and keep playing.
I guess last thing for you, I mean, this is kind of 2 nights in a row where the first period stayed pretty close, and that second period the games seemed to get away from the guys. Is there anything you can sort of do to sort of stem the tide when you see things start to happen like that?
Say that again.
I guess that was sort of 2 nights in a row where the game seemed to get away from the guys in the second period. I mean, was there something you were able to identify in the game at that point that just wasn't happening coming out of the break for you guys?
I mean, our starts of the second have been great. We kind of just got to go, like, after that first period, we got to come out there and jump on them right away, and we just didn't do that tonight.
I guess, Lucas, depending how things shake out, this could be a team you're going to see in the first round of the playoffs. I mean, how do you approach games like this, or against, a team like, let's say, Windsor, like you've seen lately, that you might be seeing down the road?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I try to just look at the game itself, right? Like, it's not really something that I'm too concerned about, whoever we see in the playoffs. Like, the reality is we're going to play a really good hockey team the first round of the playoffs. Whether we play these guys, whether we play Windsor, whether we play Kitchener, like, we're going to play a good team, right? So I think I've just kind of been looking at it one game at a time, and we got to make the playoffs first, right? Like, it's easy to talk about playoffs, but I think we're only like 1 point in, so I think we got to make the playoffs first, and then I think we look at who we're playing.